We are barreling toward a deadline of midnight Friday as to whether or not the government is going to be shut down yet again. Why? Well, funding ran out at the end of September, and they kicked the can down the road 3 months to December 20th. Well, now we're at December 17th. We're 3 days away, and they've got to come up with a resolution to keep the government funded. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a stopgap measure or if they're going to kick it out till next October 1, if that's going to be the deal, if they're going to go through the end of the fiscal. That part I have not read yet. But it looks like they are working with Democrats to get a bipartisan bill done to keep the government funded. But Speaker Mike Johnson is, of course, taking heat for working with Democrats yet again, as some Republicans are saying, well, you're working too close to Democrats, you're giving away too much to get their votes. And they're talking about not supporting him when he comes up for re-election as Speaker of the House on January 3rd. Now, Congress is operating at a 219 to 211 margin right now, Republicans in control. So they can lose about 7 Republican votes if no Democrats vote for the legislation. I think it's 6, actually. 6 votes if no Democrats vote for the legislation. But anyway, if they get bipartisan support, that eliminates that. Same with the Senate. They can get around the filibuster if they have bipartisan support. Now, Senator Rand Paul is saying he's going to do everything he can to block any big bill in the Senate if it doesn't have offsetting spending cuts to offset any new spending. And the bulk of the new spending is aid to farmers, more disaster relief, especially for the 2 hurricanes that happened earlier this year, those kind of things. So I think ultimately they're going to come to a deal. They'll probably kick the can down the road till they are well in control of Congress. But this highlights what I've been talking about in my lives and in a lot of my videos, where right now they have an 8-seat majority in the House of Representatives, and they need Democrats to get stuff done. They are going to need Democrats next Congress where they have a 3-seat majority. And they can't agree with themselves on whether or not they should even work with Democrats. It's going to be a shit show. They're not going to be able to get nearly as much done as they think they might. And they're going to need Democrats quite a bit to pass anything. So that gives Democrats actually a lot of power because they have to do it that way. So I'm not expecting the government to shut down. I think they will reach a deal. The question is just going to be, how long is the deal going to last? Is it going to be like 3 months kicking it out to March or February, or is it going to be till the end of the fiscal? Is it going to be 6? That's the only question, is how long, not whether or not it would get done.